What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and did you hear the bell? So that means it's another day in the market watch. And with BT-13 showing off its beautiful playstyles and everything like that, there's a lot of cards going up in the market because of hype. So let's go in and talk about it, shall we? So first card we're going to talk about is none other than Jesmon GX from Cross Encounter BT-10. Reasons why we're talking about this card is that it had a crazy buyout in both its alternate art and in its regular art has spiked tremendously. The reasons why I want to talk about this is that, one, we have a lot of potential with this set that GX will do more crazy shenanigans because of all the beautiful BT-13's when digivolving effects. Now it has a new plethora of Digimon that it can use. It can take advantage of it. But remember, GX cannot be used in the Yggdrasil deck because Yggdrasil states in its effect that you cannot digivolve your Digimon. So that's something to really think about when you're looking to deck build and stuff like that. It does put some restrictions on you. So don't think GX is for that top end. Most people are just hyped because of all the Royal Knight stuff, and they're pretty decent effects for when digivolving. And especially if you combo this in with Alphamon. Alphamon's when digivolving effect is quite nasty, to be honest with you, because it can prevent you from dying with a blanket effect. So it's good to see how that goes. So first off, TCG players at $29.90 going up, while card markets at 17 euros going up as well. This is kind of expected. As I said, Royal Knights was going to affect this. And I mentioned this a while back ago when they announced Versus 13 was going to be a Royal Knight set. You should have been getting your Jesmon GX then. If you are past this point, you're going to have to wait for it to dip down again. And that'll probably be for another month or so, because as long as they are showing Royal Knights until there is a solid GX purpose, there isn't really any reason for you to be probably pushing this for the heights it is. It'll probably come back down within a month. Just watch it closely enough. But TCG players for its alternate art is $55 going up. Buyout status, there was only 2 copies left when I made this video. Probably more as of now, but really keep an eye on that. Card market, though, is at 28 euros going down as well. So what are we going to take away from this is that a lot of the stuff is really hyped for BT-13. Royal Knights is going to really push a lot of these cards up and make them explode. Like the next card we're going to talk about is Magnamon New Awakening BT-08. TCG player is $8.74 going up, while card market's at 6 euros going up as well. So this is kind of expected. The new Magnamon hasn't been shown off yet, but the moment it does, expect this to just blow out of proportion. You're going to expect this to climb up extremely high. I wouldn't be surprised if this reaches to a $12, $13 card after that. So just keep it on your radar. TCG player alternate art, though, is at $48.42 going up. 6 listings left, which I'm not surprised at. Magnamon is going to be really interesting to see what they do with it because it is a champion. Unless they make it a level 6, and then that'll be very interesting to say the least. Because then it would be the first time Magna would be a level 6 besides its X Antibody, which would make sense to put, but it depends on what they do. I really don't know what they're going to do yet, but we'll have to see. Card market, though, is 28 euros going up. So that's another thing to just watch closely. Alphamon Ouryuken-X record BT-09. So TCG player is at $18.52 going up for the regular art, while card market's 11 euros going up. So what is this saying right now? 11 euros equals to $11, but that we do have Alphamon being Alphamon, and we got a new Alphamon. Ouryuken is going to be needed for the deck, and it has ways of adding pieces in by itself. The new Doru Gray is going to affect this deck, so there's a lot of potential and a lot of interesting combinations you can do with it. TCG player for its alternate art, though, is $33 going up, while card market is $21 going down, or 21 euros going down for that alternate art. Kind of expect this because once Duro Gray got shown off, floodgates happened. There's no way this wasn't going to climb up. So next card we're going to talk about is Sistermon Blanc from Double Diamond BT-06. Reasons I'm bringing this card up is because the way that deck's going to play is going to require the Sistermons in the deck, because one, you're going to need a way of drawing. There's not a lot of draw value in this deck shown off so far, and it's, if your board's getting wiped every single turn, there's going to be an option that you're going to need, but you're going to probably need some way of drawing. So I think both Blancs you're going to need. So the starter deck Blanc and this Blanc will be your best friend in this set. So I think that's really important to look at. TCG Player is at 49 cents going down, while Card Market's at 2 cents going down. For its regular art, kind of expected. No hype behind it because nobody knows how the deck is going to play, but Sistermon Blanc is going to be very necessity for that deck. TCG Player for its alternate art, though, is $26.40. Holding strong there. I mean, if you guys plan on playing Max Rarity Yggdrasil, which is going to be one of the most expensive Max Rarity decks, because basically every card that you're probably going to play has a Max Rarity besides the options, and that's going to be crazy. Card Market, though, is at 17 euros going up, while TCG Player for its pre-release stamp is at $2.14, holding strong there, while Card Market's at €1.99 going up, basically 2 euros or $2. So like I said, this is something you should keep on your radar, not just because of Jesmon decks, but just in case for the Yggdrasil deck that you might want to play. You're going to need this very important card. Next card, though, we're going to talk about is Kentaurosmon Special Release Booster. This card really got us firing under its pants, because why not? This card seeing the value it is because that new tamer got shown off that works with Kentaurosmon. So kind of expect this card to spike up, and I knew this was going to happen. I kind of warned you guys very much months ago when I was predicting BT-13 cards you're going to need, and Kentaurosmon was going to be one of them because of the possibility of its usefulness with Yggdrasil, but I did not realize there was Digimon Savers support that literally makes Kentaurosmon workable because of the way it playstyles. So TCG Player's $1.45 going up, while Card Market's at 50 cents going down. So I kind of see where this is going. TCG Player, though, for $14.50 going up. That alternate art, that I like these alternate arts, by the way. The kind of art style was very finesse for me. Had a very uniqueness to it that I like. I wish they would revisit it. But Card Market, though, is at 7 euros going down. So I think Kentaurosmon has some decent value behind it. It has possibilities, but we'll have to see what the new Kentauros on play when Digivolving Kentauros is going to do. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is Craniamon from the Digimon promotional cards. This card spiked like crazy, and I knew this was going to happen. I told you guys when all it took was more support for even just an X antibody for Kentauros, or just Kentaurosmon in general. Craniamon, this promo was going to shoot up, and when it was like $1, you should have picked it up. Now TCG Player's looking at $4.20 going up, while Card Market's at 9 cents going down. Okay, I can get behind 9 cents, but that $4.20, man, if you guys have your above playset, probably a good time to flip this card, especially because if people are buying in this range, it means you're going to get some good money out of it. Next card we're going to talk about is Leopardmon Special Release Booster. So TCG Player is $1.32 going down, while Card Market's at €1 going up. So kind of expect this. People are hyped. We'll probably get one of its mode shifts in this set. I wouldn't be surprised if we get both mode shifts in this set. One for its leopard form, beast form, and then one for its normal form, because at least then the deck has some legging behind it. I think if you only do one and not both, you're going to really struggle the deck. I think it needs to do some new changes around it, but we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be more centralized, similar to Crab Shack, so don't be surprised to see if we see Crab Shack support in the form of Leopardmon. just because the old Leopardmon skill was to pull something from the sources and then give jamming and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Crab Shack-esque theme around this one. TCG Player for its alternate art, though, is at $6.80 going down. Low stock, by the way. It got hyped by, but then people started loading it back up. It started to dip. Wouldn't be surprised if it climbs back up once Leopardmon gets shown off. Card market's at €5 going down as well. Yeah, kind of expected. I mean, Europe doesn't really get on the hype right away, so we'll see if they get on it by next week. Next card is Ouryumon, New Awakening. So TCG Player for its regular art is at 73 cents going down, while card market's at $1 or €1.40 going down as well. Though for its alternate art, it's climbing up in both departments on the Europe side and the English side on the American side. So TCG Player for its alternate art is $15 going up, while card market is €12.89 going up as well. Kind of expected, like I said, not surprised. The Alphamon was really good, and the way you can get a free Ouryumon out there without having to use your tamers, très magnifique. I think it's really powerful. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is BlackWarGreymon X Antibody. Different dimensional phase is starting to show up on the market. TCG Player is a $19.99. Please avoid these cards. We know that they are going to be overly priced, overly inflated, especially how things go, especially right away. I mean, I don't see this card holding 20 bucks. I can see it 15. Don't get me wrong. 15 is probably where it's going to sit for a bit and then probably dip down from there, because at max, you're only going to need 2 of this. It's not like a full play set. So I kind of see where 15 might be it, but it could drop even further. We'll have to see. And then same thing with Mirai from Dimensional Phase BT-11. TCG Players at $11.99. I see this almost acceptable, but it's probably going to come down to a $5 card, especially because Magnamon really struggles against BlackWarGreymon this set. And around the other decks, it kind of has a decent fairway value, but outside of that, you're kind of just struggling. So avoid the pre-sales, as always. Dynasmon, though, from Double Diamond, BT-06, TCG Player for its alternate art is at $5.53 going up. Card market's at $3.25 going down. So I'm not surprised by this. Dynasmon is, people are waiting to see what it's going to do and if it interacts with its counterpart. I feel like even if they get a new Dynasmon, this will bump up, but until they get like an X antibody for this deck that'll centralize the 2 Dynasmons around it, we won't see any real extreme fluctuations on this card. So, you know, card market's at €3.25 going down, while card market's at 48 cents going down, while TCG Players at 10 cents going down for its regular art. So, I mean, hey, it's just Dynasmon. I don't see anything too crazy here. Next card we're going to talk about is Jesmon from Tamer Party Volume 5. So this card is the alternate art with the announcement of Jesmon, you know, the level 5 getting a alternate art foiling, you know, the 9 yards. Jesmon BT6 is going to get bought out. So I'm not surprised for the volume pack alternate art to get bought out. TCG Player is at $7.80 going up, only a few copies, but while card market's at 30 cents going down. So 30 cents going down is not terrible. Next card we're going to talk about, though, is Craniamon Special Release Booster BT-01. So I'm not surprised this isn't flying up, especially with Craniamon being revealed. This one and that one do work semi in a synergy level, but I don't know how it's going to continue. The deck needs a lot more support. Black blockers is not the way to go anymore, and that becomes a big problem. I mean, he'll probably be splashed in with the good friends of ours that is Yggdrasil or Yggdrasil that we'll see with this, but we'll have to see completely. TCG Players at 25 cents going down, while card market's at 45 cents going down. While TCG Players alternate art, though, is at $5 going down, while card market's at $5.45 or €5.45 going down as well. So I'm not surprised. Craniamon's Craniamon. They really need to show off this deck in full action before probably this will spike. But we also know that there is going to be a new alternate art that you guys get for the Anniversary Pack 2. Well, Anniversary Box 2. So if you guys got that, you're pretty solid. Next card and final card we're going to talk about is Rena from Special Release Booster. So TCG player, it's going back up, boys and girls. People are probably excited for All Force, and there's probably people that are pushing for this Rena to be in that deck. I don't know. We'll have to see if that continues, but TCG players at $2.50 going up, while card markets at a €1.50 going up as well. I mean, All Force is a good deck, but I don't know if that's going to push this card to reach heights of $5 again. But if you guys have some laying around, just watch it closely. I think you might want to flip this around $4. Might be a good flip point. But right now it's close to $3. So we'll have to see if that continues and projects up. So guys, without further ado, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And guys, remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!